Hello and welcome, my name's Doomlander to play for Horizon Forbidden West. So in this episode I've got to do a couple of things before I head off to the embassy. I don't know how long they're going to take. First thing I want to do is find out what this unknown thing is up here, if I can, reach it. I'm assuming I can from here. The other one is to finally look at this Machine Strike board game thing, because apparently that's all over the place, this game, so I should probably give it a little go. And then there's also the hunting grounds. So depending on how long all these things take me to do, so there's this unknown settlement here. Depending on how long all this stuff takes, I might not even reach the embassy in this episode. But we'll see. Let's start off with trying to get to this thing over... where is it? It's beneath me. Yeah, it's very much beneath me. Huh. Maybe I can't do this thing yet? It might be an underground thing, maybe. Yeah, let's just deactivate for now. Let's... yeah, let's go back to the campfire that was back up there, because I could just fast jump for free from that thing, and then I'll see what the board game's all about. So... you were around this corner here for Bright board game? Yeah, there they are. Alright, let's see what it's all about then. Play Machine Strike.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set. A Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Okay, rewards. I'll take rewards. Now please explain. Beginner's tutorial, yes. Beginner's set, sure. All this stuff makes
All right,
sense to me.
Let's start off simple. The Tanakhs like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are,
And how far they can
distance
attack?
they can
Yeah.
strike from,
And how much health they have.
and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first.
That seems
Since
cheap.
this is your first time, I'll let you go.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're generous.
Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Okay.
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
Yeah, I got it. He's already explained that. To a set to be attacked, set terrain, to move to, yep.
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine.
Simple enough.
Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
Oh, trying to get an advantage of me, are you? Make me end my
We're
turn.
forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power.
Oh, that's something
And
complicated,
your
ain't
machine
it?
has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine.
Okay, yep.
Did you get all that?
Yep, sure. Yes. Let's keep going.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine.
Attack. There you go, okay.
Not pulling any punches, huh?
I'm doing what you told me
Now
to do,
try
lady.
that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move one space further. Try it out.
Okay.
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack.
Oh, you tricked
Now,
me.
some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points.
Ugh.
So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Sure, okay.
That's about it for your turn then.
Okay, so far, not too bad.
Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it.
I've got two machines that are close to you.
Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points.
Ah,
You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
L2R2 to rate your piece.
Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time.
Damn, okay.
And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're going to receive your victory points before I do.
Ah, okay.
Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner.
I mean, you let me win,
Wasn't
though.
so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor.
Let me guess, I'm gonna need them
They're
for
like
some
the
later
tools to
games.
craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
I mean, we're here and we're doing it. Tutorial completed. You're one step closer to mastering a game of Machine Strike. Okay, how many... Oh boy. Okay, so these are just tutorials. Terrain and knockback tutorial, machine types and skills tutorial. Oh boy. And then these are the actual, like, games, I'm guessing. Oh, man, you actually get skill points for doing this? Oh boy, okay, yeah, this episode's just going to be Machine Strike then. Alright, terrain and knockback tutorial. Let's have a look.
I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet.
Yeah.
How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my machines.
So I'm guessing that the little diamond symbols more often means the more pluses, and then like the indented diamond symbols are like minus power. Or another way to look at it is like the higher the piece is up, like the more elevated it is, the stronger it is, and the further down, like sunken in the board it is, the less power. Right, yep, select this piece.
Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power. Combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's also standing on forest terrain with a value of 1 point. Add those together and your machine has 3 points of combat power. My machine is standing on grassland terrain with a value of 0 points. It's also not attacking, which means their attack points aren't in play. So my combat power is 0. This means your machine can do 3 points of damage. Go ahead and test it out. There you go. Now, choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your offense. It can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it in front of my second machine. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's standing on grassland terrain. This terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it, which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens.
It looks like it's going to break mine too, though. Yeah.
See? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks.
I mean, it's still on the same terrain.
Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage. And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well.
Okay, chain damage.
That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once. Useful, right? Okay, now go ahead and end your turn. There's still one more thing I want to show you.
That's going to be a thing that will get me, like, killed unexpectedly in these games, isn't it?
Alright, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left. See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless.
No, but I'm weaker.
I think that's enough yammering for me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Oh, okay, I didn't actually have to, like, win the match. Okay. Cool, okay. That's going to be hard to keep track of, I feel like. Machine types and skills tutorial. Oh, boy.
Here for more tips?
Indeed I
I'm
am.
going to tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play. In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time.
Got it.
With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left. All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type.
Yep, I sure do.
You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff. Great, now grab your other machine.
Gunner
Looks like
type.
we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can take a look at the rest of the pieces.
So they won't actually attack, like, in front of them, they'll only attack behind? Or if there's one in front, will they attack it anyway? Interesting.
Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you. Look, it even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your notes, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet.
Oh god, there's more.
But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all the tips and tricks we talked about, too. I think that about does it for now, so if you want to play a real game, just let me know.
Oh god. Wait, okay, where's these? Oh, open the glossary. I want to see the other machine types. Melee, so he still does one swoop. Always attacks the first machine within its attack range and moves next to it. Gains +1 combat power on all terrains and can ignore all terrain penalties. So that's like the flying type, I guess. And pull. Always attacks the first machine in its attack range and pulls the enemy one terrain closer to it. Gains +1 to combat power while on marsh terrain and can traverse through it without hindering its opponent. Oh, it's movement. It's like a water machine, I guess. Oh boy, okay. Well, let's try a battle then. Sure.
Good luck.
do I only have these two pieces to use? Well, I'm guessing I want to be like on advantageous terrain, right? So I'll start like there.
Your turn.
Sure, I'll move up here. That'll be a sprint, but I'm not attacking anything anyway, so sure.
Time to make my move.
I can't attack diagonally, can I?
Board's all yours.
Hmm. If only you were like one space closer to me, damn it. Sure, I'll do this, because it's from the back. There we go.
That was a smart move.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
You got me down to one piece. I am impressed.
Oh, thank you. But, oh, yeah, I was about to say that's gonna be the obvious move there. Jesus.
That's it for me.
Do I play defensive here? Sure, let's move back, see what happens. Okay, or do I have to move?
My turn. Your move, Red.
I mean, sure, let's do that. Why am I attacking twice?
Ah, looks like I lost.
Oh, wait, because I've got only one machine, I can still use two moves. That's interesting. Okay. I thought because I lost my second machine, I didn't get to move twice. Didn't realise that, okay. Sure, let's do this one.
This is gonna be fun.
Right, so we've got melees and rams. When attacking from hill terrain, gain +1 combat power. Right, okay. Let's move these guys. From hill, so hill is these ones, isn't it? So I should probably move these guys here, really. Yeah.
You're up, Red.
Right, so if I move these on there, this is what gives them the bonus, right? Yeah, +1, okay.
Time to get serious.
Gotta be careful because they get more damage from the side.
You're up, Red.
So can I use both my moves on this guy here to take him out then? No, I can't, okay. Let's move you over here.
Okay, let's see.
Oof.
Board's all yours.
Okay, you move up here and kill that guy. Okay, that's good.
Knocked it right off the board.
Yeah, that's not gonna... I mean, it'll knock you off the good terrain, I guess. Sure, let's do it.
Hey, I like that piece where it was.
Oh, too bad. My move.
Your move, Red.
Right. Gonna do that because that's where you're weak.
That one hurt.
And... yeah, because that'll kill them and also... yeah, there we go.
That's done now.
Fair enough, I did that to you as well. Oof.
Ah, off the board it goes.
I don't understanding why they're attacking multiple times sometimes. Right, if I move you...
Just one piece left.
gotta move you over.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, well this sucks.
One less piece on the board.
Ah, God, you're gonna do so much damage to me, ain't you? Yeah, I've only got 1 health as well.
My turn.
Yep.
I won! Oh, but I'll play you again if you want.
Yeah, sure, rematch. Give me a rematch.
Let's do this!
Right. You go there. We'll move you over to here as well. We'll move you all into this corner actually. Try and lure them over to here.
Time to get serious.
Oh, you're going first this time, eh? I see how it is.
That's it for me.
There you go.
I'm up. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you there. That's a sprint. Sure, let's do a sprint and I'll overcharge for the attack. There we go.
Time to make my move.
Yeah, that's probably a bad thing to do.
That's it for me.
Right. Right, okay, do that. Get rid of you.
Ah, off the board it goes.
Don't like that this side is exposed. Sure.
I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but I've made myself open now to both sides. That guy's dead.
Time to get serious.
Yeah, that guy's very dead.
Well, that's done now.
Right. I'd say that's gonna hit my guy too. Yeah.
You're just hammering down on my pieces now.
Well, yeah, you won the last game. Let me have this. Oh, God.
Gotta say, your odds aren't good, Red.
Oh, well, thanks. You have more
Your turn.
experience.
Ah, down to one piece. I might win this thing.
Stop insulting me. Yeah, they've won. Okay, I'm clearly not that good at this game.
Up for a rematch?
God, it's worse that time, I think, didn't I? Yeah, I only got 2 points that time.
Let's play.
Okay, so clearly me trying to hoard my pieces into that hilltop area is not the right move. So let me try something different.
My turn.
I wonder if the turn will just actually just completely ran if there is
It's all
some
yours.
like logic behind who goes first. Move you up one. Yeah, move you both up one.
Okay, let's see. Your move, Red.
Yeah.
Yikes. I better step up my game.
There you go. Take care of that.
Knocked right off the board.
Okay, it's going better so far. Yeah, so why are they attacking twice? I
That
don't...
was brutal.
Oh, are they using overcharge, maybe? Yeah, they've got 3 HP. Okay, they're doing overcharge. Okay. I wish there was some notification to say that they're using it, though, instead of them just having, like, more actions. They're gonna do that. And... yeah, I'll do this just so I'm not facing my back towards him with
One
the
less
other
piece
guy.
on the board.
Jesus.
Well, that's done now.
Okay, but they only got 1 HP now, though.
You're up, Red.
Okay.
A single machine left? That ain't good.
Aha. I see advantage.
Oh, seriously?
Yep, seriously, goodbye.
Now that was a game, even if I lost.
Oh, thank you. It only took me like 3 attempts. I got 75 shards from it. Damn, okay. That was medium. Beginners practice hard and then regular challenge. Oof. God, all machine types in these. Right, okay. Let's keep it going. I didn't realise that this would take this long. That's right, so am I gonna have to start thinking about how much these things cost, or can I place all of them? I think I can still place all of them. Right, so I've got melee, and then ram types. So what are these guys? These guys attack, and they move further and have more health. Okay, interesting. Put the ram type spy here, just because. And we'll put the far moving tanky ones a bit forward. There we go. I mean, I could just put them all in a line.
Time to make my move.
Interesting choice. Oh. Why have they got one defense? Oh, I'm attacking from the front. Right. Yeah.
That was brutal.
Oof. I'm surprised they didn't. Oh, okay. I'm surprised they didn't overcharge, but they did. Oh, why did they not finish me off there, though? Gonna move you up here to do that. There you go. Yeah, there we go.
Ah, off the board it goes.
Now, I might actually just overcharge this guy. There we go.
One less piece on the board.
Just so that they've not got pieces that are, like, overly close to me. I mean, that guy I think will still be able to attack me because he'll ram into this guy, but
I'm up.
they ain't got, like, a lot of guys close to me. And also now he's cornered.
Right
Or
off the
surrendered,
board.
I mean. Right. I'm gonna bring you back. Here we go. And yeah, we'll get you to come in and finish that off. There we go.
Knocked right off the board.
Right, well, I've got the advantage of numbers. For now.
Ah, off the board it goes.
Right, this is good though, because side attack. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had that one.
Oh, 7 points, I won. Nice. I forgot you'd have to clear the whole board just to get 7 points. Cool, okay. That was a lot easier for some reason than the medium one. Right, regular challenge though. Create a new set. Create a new set of... okay, yeah, that's where I'm going to actually have to make my own things now. Cool. I've only got melee, gunner, and ram types. Right, okay. We'll bring out the gunners because we've not used them yet, so that'll be fun to play with. So these are all the same, basically, except for... oh, actually, no, this guy's weaker. But it's like the different terrains that they're attacking from. Mountain... and hill... well, let's get these guys in. Which one is... oh, mountain is like the number 3 power one. Ooh, okay, now let's do the other one, the heal. Yeah, there we go, like that.
Here we go.
Okay, so right, gunner here. Other gunner also on Highland. Put you guys close to this like usual. Even though it's very rare, I seem to make use of it. And then we'll place you guys like between them, I guess.
Your move, Red.
Right, okay, well let's be defensive then, like usual.
I'm up. That's it for me.
What is you? Ram type bristleback. At the start of each turn, all pieces within attack range lose 1 health. All pieces, not just my pieces. And your melee type. Don't like that for my 2 gunners. What is your weakness? It's the back. Ugh. If I do this, can I then... Yes, I can. There we go.
One less piece on the board.
Oh, do I have to move? I think I do. Well, I'll move here then, so it's hard for you to get around and strike from like a vulnerable spot for my guys. Okay.
Time to get serious. You're up, Red.
Right. Yeah, let's do this. Not quite. So does this... This does attack that.
Well,
Nice.
that's done now.
Sure, move them up. There you go.
Time to make my move.
Right, gunners seem pretty useful. I can't wait for them to absolutely destroy my strategies,
You're
though.
up, Red.
I don't realise it. Sure, this seems like a lot of damage.
You are on a roll.
Oh, do I do this the other way round as well? It'll hurt me, but... Actually, no, it won't. Yes, let's do this. Yeah, because they'll die from the hit, yeah. Right, I've almost won. I'm going to need 2 more points.
Okay, let's see. Your move, Red.
Right, let's go... Knock you off that, there we go.
That was a surprise.
I could overcharge and... Yeah, there we go. Because that should get me to win, right?
Well,
Yeah.
spark my forge. You have beaten me on every one of my boards.
Yes,
Now
yes.
that deserves a prize, I said.
I'll give you skill points. Bristleback strike piece. Cool. That will definitely get me killed at some point. Right, okay, well, cleared them right out.
I'll
Nice.
see you later, Aloy.
Oh, someone actually called me by my name. not just the saviour or so on. Okay, well that took a lot longer than I thought it would, so I'm going to call this episode here, because, damn, okay, that was actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be. At first I thought I was going to be absolutely terrible at that one round, but okay, I kind of got the hang of it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, why not slap the subscribe button? It's totally free and helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.